The Waldstadion will be one of the 10 venues hosting matches at UEFA EURO 2024, operating under the name Frankfurt Arena during the tournament with a listed capacity of 47,000. Waldstadion can be translated to Forest Stadium, its traditional name coming from its location within the city forest, part of Sachsenhausen district of southern Frankfurt am Main. The surrounding complex includes a swimming pool, tennis courts, a beach volleyball court and a winter sports hall. The stadium has almost 100 years of history, serving as the long-term home of Eintracht Frankfurt ever since opening. The original Waldstadion was built between 1921 and 1925, opening on the 21st of May 1925 on the site of what was formerly a military shooting range. The 35,000 capacity ground was mainly formed from earthworks with a single concrete stand to the north. The stadium's early years saw it used for the final of the 1925 German Football Championship, as well as the 1925 Workers' Summer Olympiad, with the football final seeing 40,000 people watch Germany face Finland. Capacity was up to 55,000 by the time Eintracht Frankfurt had a game with 1. SC Nuremberg in May 1953. Almost 70,000 tickets were sold to that match, leading to a crammed stadium with some 200 people injured as fans tried to force entry inside. The incident prompted immediate expansion work, complete 2 years later in May 1955. Germany national team and major Eintracht Frankfurt games were frequent, with a record 81,000 seeing Eintracht play in 1959. For more than 20 years, between 1960 and 1981, the interior of the velodrome-like stadium housed an ice rink, used by the ice hockey team of the Eintracht Frankfurt Sports Club. The Waldstadion's first Bundesliga game would come in August 1963, a 1-1 draw with 1. SC Kaiserslautern. The World Championships in track cycling would take place in the arena in 1966, with Muhammad Ali notably beating Karl Mildenberger here that same year. West Germany won the rights to host the 1974 FIFA World Cup, with Frankfurt and the Waldstadion selected as one of its host venues. As part of this, the stadium was rebuilt completely from scratch over a period of 19 months, done in order to meet the requirements of the World Cup venues of the time. The tournament's opening ceremony would take place at the Waldstadion, with a total of 5 games played in Frankfurt, 3 Group 2 matches from the first round, as well as 2 Group B matches from the second round, both of which involved eventual bronze medalist Poland. Tournament pedigree would increase to the Waldstadion with 2 group stage games at UEFA EURO 1988. Italy won Spain 0 in Group 1 and England won Soviet Union 3 in Group 2. By the 1990s, the Waldstadion had begun regular use as a venue for American football, hosting home games to the NFL Europe's Frankfurt Galaxy during their 16 years of life. As part of the NFL's modern-day international series, Frankfurt held 2 games in November 2023, the Kansas City Chiefs' 21-14 victory over the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots' 6-10 defeat to the Indianapolis Colts. The stadium is hoped to hold further games in 2025 as part of Germany's link to the National Football League. With Germany hosting the upcoming 2006 FIFA World Cup and before that the 2005 FIFA Confederations Cup, the Waldstadion underwent another major reconstruction. The original design was demolished and rebuilt with its modern shape, 2-tiered stands the whole way round, utilising a roof that was initially criticised for not being fully protected from the rain. Prior to the Confederations Cup, on the 1st of May 2005, an 80-year spell under the name Waldstadion came to an end. Commerzbank, headquartered in Frankfurt am Main, acquired an initial 10-year naming rights deal that led to the stadium becoming known as the Commerzbank Arena. It would operate under the name FIFA World Cup Stadium Frankfurt for international tournaments though, given FIFA's rules around stadium naming. The new-look stadium held a total of 4 matches at the 2005 FIFA Confederations Cup, 3 group stage games and the final, where 45,591 saw World Cup holders Brazil beat Copa America runners-up Argentina 4-1. A year later, Frankfurt played host to 5 FIFA World Cup games, 4 group stage matches, as well as quarter-final 4, where France knocked out holders Brazil with a 1-0 win. 5 years later, more World Cup pedigree, this time on the women's stage, as the Waldstadion was one of the main venues for the 2011 FIFA Women's World Cup. It held 4 games in total, 2 group stage matches, semi-final 1 where Japan beat Sweden 3-1, and then the tournament final where Japan beat the United States on penalties after a 2-2 draw. In June 2020, after 15 years, the Commerzbank sponsorship contract came to an end. It would immediately be taken over by Deutsche Bank, with the stadium taking the name Deutsche Bank Park until at least June 2027. The present-day Waldstadion is recognisable through its location, enclosed shape and its retractable roof. Its large size and modern facilities have led to it being a home-from-home venue for other German clubs and even the Turkish national team at points during the 21st century. Inside, there's a simple but practical design, dominated by two large main tiers that ring around the pitch. Work in the early 2020s to add seats at the northern end of the ground has seen maximum capacity increased to 58,000 at domestic games, with standing room to several thousand across the bottom tier of its west stand, and the bottom tier of the southeast corner, which forms part of the designated away section. For international fixtures, these standing sections are required to be converted into seating, causing the lower international capacity. High above the pitch sits a centrally suspended scoreboard, taking influence from a fellow Euro 2024 host venue, the Arena Al Schalke in Gelsenkirchen. 2024 will see the Waldstadion host its 6th major international football tournament. In total, the stadium will host 5 games. Belgium v Slovakia in Group E on Monday the 17th of June, Denmark v England in Group C on Thursday the 20th of June, Switzerland v Germany in Group A on Sunday the 23rd of June, Slovakia v Romania in Group E on Wednesday the 26th of June, and F1 v A3, B3 or C3 in the round of 16 on Monday the 1st of July. Will you be attending any of the Euro 2024 games at the Waldstadion? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to the Matchday Man for more stadium profiles like this one. I'll see you then.